Resplendent in gleaming gold, the Adeptus Custodes stride into war with the confidence earned through 10 millennia of martial superiority. Bullets and shrapnel ricochet from gilded auramite breastplates. These warriors are armoured with the finest war gear, carrying the blessing of the God Emperor himself. When combined with the peerless anti-psychic protection provided by the Sisters of Silence, there are few in the galaxy who can withstand them. The Aeldari once ruled the galaxy, before their civilization collapsed between the weight of its own hedonism. Now the Azuani sail the stars aboard massive vessels called craftworlds, their citizens keeping to highly disciplined paths to avoid drowning in the same decadent madness as their ancestors. Each craftworld's guardians take up arms to defend their dying race, wielding deadly shuriken catapults or power blades, or shredding foes atop their swifter Wind Rider jet bikes. Guided by the wisdom of their farseers, supported by the advanced firepower of sleek Wraith Lords, the Aeldari fight to survive in a galaxy where extinction seems inevitable. Today's Warhammer 40,000 Battle Report is going to be a 2,000 point game using the Leviathan mission generator. I'm going to be playing with my Aeldari, and Glenn has come onto the channel from the Adelaide Uni Games Club, and he is going to be playing with the Adeptus Custodes. Our mission today is supply drop. At the start of the battle, the players will randomly select two objective markers in No Man's Land. The first will be the Alpha, and the second will be the Omega. At the start of the fourth battle round, the Alpha is removed, and on the fifth battle round, all objectives bar the Omega are removed. We'll score points based on which objectives in No Man's Land we control, and the later in the game it gets, the more points these will be worth. Lastly, we've got a mission rule, Chilling Reign, which means there's actually no mission rule for our generator, and you can see we have the standard Dawn of War deployment here on the map. And so here we have Glenn's Adeptus Custodes force, obviously in the Shield Host Detachment and the Strike Force size force. He has a Blade Champion and a Shield Captain in Aeldari Terminator armor, which will be his Warlord with the enhancement Ceaseless Hunter. We then have 4 Custodian Guards with swords and shields, 5 Aeldari Custodians. We then have 2 Calidus Grav Tanks in there with the Blaze Cannons. We then have a unit of Custodian Wardens, 5 strong, and 2 units of 5 Sagittarium Custodes as well. For secondary missions for the Adeptus Custodes, they've gone with Bring It Down, trying to destroy the Aeldari vehicles and monsters, and they've also got Deploy Teleport Homer as well. And so then, here we have the Aeldari army I'll be using. Obviously, in the Battle Host Detachment, I've got an Autarch Wayleaper, who's going to be the Warlord for those extra CP, Eldrad, a Farseer, and a Warlock in there. We then have some Guardian Defenders, 2 Wave Serpents, 3 units of 10 Dire Avengers, a Hemlock Wraithfighter, 2 units of 5 Rangers, Shroud Runners, a couple of Vipers, some Warp Spiders, and a Wraith Lord to round out the force. For the Aeldari, they'll also be using the Deploy Teleport Homer secondary mission, and they've got Engage on all fronts as well. This will require them to be in multiple different corners of the battlefield. Alrighty, so here we are all deployed on the table. So for the Aeldari, we've got the Guardians with the Farseer and Warlock joining them. Got the Warp Spiders and Autarch, Skyleaper at the back. Eldrad's in there as well. We've got the Wraith Lord and one of the Wave Serpents with Dire Avengers. Rangers have infiltrated up the middle of the board. We've got another squad of Dire Avengers back there. Then we have the Shroud Runners, Vipers, and the Wave Serpent all in the center there as well. Across the table for the Custodes, we have some of the Custodian Guard over there. We've got one of their tanks. We then have some of their heavy bolter wielding Custodes in the center. I mean, the heavy bolters without the heavy part. And then you've got some of your Custodian Wardens in there with the Blade Champion. You've got another one of your tanks and more of the Custodian Guard over here with the heavy bolters. You've also got your Aeldari Terminators up in Deep Strike for the Eldar. I've got the Hemlock Wraithfighter in reserve, and I've also obviously got the 2 units of Dire Avengers in the Wave Serpents. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, first of all, for the Aeldari, before we go first turn, I've got my fate dice, so 15 of them, thanks to Eldrad in the list. we are going to go first turn roll off. So Aeldari got a 4, Custodes got their 6. So that's simple there. You see that come up. That's the Custodes die 6. So you are going to have the first turn. Alright, so Custodes' first turn begins with them gaining a command point, and that is literally it for the command phase. So we will go into movement now and come back after it's all done. Alright, so you finish your movement with the Custodes, moving up the lines essentially. Our home objectives, I think for the purpose of this game, are pretty much irrelevant. I don't think either of us picked stratagems that matter for it. You did move over here. Now, at the end of your movement phase, I'm going to use 1 CP for the Phantasm stratagem. This allows me to make a free move with an Aeldari unit. Alright, so yeah, after that, I've just moved them back. They've extended their charge range to over 12 inches, which means you can't make the charge. So, shooting phase. Alright, so to start with, first of all, the first of your tanks is going to be shooting the Wave Serpent. You need 2+ to hit, because, you know, Custodes. And that'll be all hit. So you have lethal hits, so that's an auto wound there with those. So the rest will need to wound on 3+. Because you are strength 12, T9. Nothing.
Twin links.
Twin links, so I can reroll. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So twin links, sorry, you were winning on 3, so that will mean 2 wounds on that. Alright, so AP 3 on your tank there. So what I'm going to do, because I've got the Farseer here, I'm going to spend one of my 1s from my Fate dice. Because the Farseer, once per turn, I can turn that into a 6. So 1 will pass, and I've now got 2 5-up saves thanks to cover from the forest. So 5 ups. Fail both. So it'll be D6 plus 2 damage on each. That'll be 14 wounds. Ouch. That will take the Wave Serpent out. So I do have Deadly Demise on the Wave Serpent. No, doesn't go off. So the Dire Avengers get out. So next lot of shooting. Alright, so the next one of your tanks into the other Wave Serpent. So going again. Needing 2s to hit.
1 lethal.
1 lethal. So all hit. Now 3s to wound. Rerolling that 2. So all wounds. So that's 4 this time. And so these will be 5-up saves on the Wave Serpent. I passed 2 of them. So 2. Go for it. So that is good. That means the Wave Serpent's still alive.
Yeah.
Right, so next up, you've got this unit here. They are going. All right. So strength of your gun is 5. So you will need 3s. But you want 6s essentially. You've got 1 in there, so that is devastating wounds. That one. So 3+ saves for my unit. Fail 2, so 2 more warp spiders will go down. Alright, so next up, you've got your next unit here is going to be shooting the Dire Avengers, so you're going to be needing 2s to hit. Are they using their once per game ability as well?
No.
No, so just 2s to hit.
Sustained hits. Oh.
That one is cocked. And so strength 5 against T3, you'll be needing 3s to wound me. Right, so thanks to cover, we've got a 4+ save on the Dire Avengers. That is pretty decent, so there'll be 4 of them go down. Alrighty, so we are going to shoot with your Wardens into the Rangers next. So you're going to be needing 2s to hit, as always with Custodes.
Yeah.
So strength 4, you'll still need 3s though, because I am Eldar. Alright, so I've got 8 saves. So I know we did say you need 2s to hit. You're actually -1 to hit Rangers because of stealth, but doesn't matter anyway. We just checked it back and nothing changes. So these will be 4-up saves. Be 5, so there'll be 3 Rangers down. Alrighty, so with that, that's going to be it for the Custodes shooting. So we are going to see if they've got any of their secondaries. And so, yeah, because you brought down the Wave Serpent, you will get your Bring It Down secondary. You'll get 3 points for it, 2 plus the 1 for it being over 10 wounds. But that is all. So, Aeldari turn 1. Alright, so start of the command phase. First of all, I'm going to use Fortune from my Farseer. It's going to go on the Wraith Lord. On a 2+. No, of course, it doesn't work. So, Eldrad is then going to use his Doom Psychic Power on those Custodian Wardens on a 2+. Yes, so they are now +1, well, I am now +1 to wound them. Alright, so Battle Shock wise, I do have to take one for the Rangers. They are a 6. No, they'll actually fail. I'm not going to pass that on to Rangers, so we will just leave it like that. So the Rangers will be Battle Shock, but we're going to go into movement. So movement done. The Aeldari move their lines up the table to control that center objective there. So we're going to go Oh, actually, we're going to move those rangers as well. So we'll move the rangers across just so we can get some shots off of them as well. So, time for shooting. Alright, so the rangers here are going to shoot their ranger long rifles at your custodian guard. So we have three ups, 2 hits. They are all going to hit. And then we are strength 4, toughness 5 on custodian. 6 because you got the shields, don't you?
No, it's all 6.
Oh, it's all 6. Okay. We'll still be needing 5s. I can reroll 1 wound roll per Aeldari unit, so that'll be 3 wounds. AP -1. One of them is precision. You've got no characters in there, do you? No.
No.
So 3 at AP -1, so 3 up saves.
So 4.
3.
You rolled.
So 3 saves. All good. All right, so Shroud Runners are going to shoot into your custodians there. So 3 Ranger long rifles hitting on 3s. You can reroll 1 hit per unit, so 2 hits. And these will be 5s to wound. Nope, I can reroll 1 wound per unit. Nope, no wounds. So Shroud Runners are going to shoot their scatter lasers in there as well. These will be 3 pluses to hit. So scatter lasers are strength 6, strength 5, so still needing 5s. So it'll be 1, 2, just 3. All right, so 3 2-up saves on your custodians next.
How many, sorry?
3.
I love it all.
I love it all. Right, so the Dire Avengers into them next. So we are 3s to hit with lethal hits. I can reroll 1 of the hits, so that'll hit now. And then we are 5s to wound the custodians. I'll reroll this one. Nope. So you'll be a 3-up save. Yes, you've got cover, but it can't take you back to your 2-up. So 3-up saves. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. So the Wave 7 is going to use his once per game ability to do D3 mortals to your wardens there for 3. You do have a 4-up invuln against these, or 4-up Field Bane against them.
1?
Yep, 3, 4 plus. Take 1. Now you must take a battle shock test for that unit. You now must take a battle shock test after that as well. So that'll actually fail on a 4. Right, so Wave Serpent, Shuriken Cannon, and the Bright Lance is going to go into those custodians there, because I don't like them. So the Shuriken Cannon will miss. I get 1 reroll hit on the unit, so we'll have a hit. And then Shuriken Cannon is Strength 6, so 4s. Hey, I wounded. This is AP -1. Fine. The Bright Lance is going to go into them. Hits. Wounds. So you're going to go to a 3-up, which you fail. How many wounds do you have on that dude? 2. He's just dead because it's D6 plus 1. So one gets obliterated by a Bright Lance. Alrighty, so we're going to start with the 2 rangers over here that haven't moved. So they're actually 2-ups to hit now because they're heavy. Both hit. And 5s to wound. Can reroll 1 wound per unit. Shouldn't have, but that is precision, so we'll put it on your character. So -1, so he'll go to a 3-up save. 3-up save, he is fine there. So we'll go to the Dire Avengers next. They will be -1 because your units here actually have a suppressing fire rule, which when I get targeted, I get -1 to hit. So Dire Avengers, I will beat 4 pluses to hit here, thanks to your suppressing fire rule. But these are lethal hits. And so I'll reroll 1 hit, which will miss. And then I've got these to wound. I'll be 5s to wound, strength 4 against toughness 6. Can reroll 1 of them. So 1, that'll be 6 wounds in total at your 3+ save. So 3+. Will be 1, 2 wounds on another custodian. So the Wraith Lord, first of all, we've got his Flamer, so D6 shots for 2. These will need 5s to wound. I'm not going to reroll because I want to save my rerolls for the Star Cannon if I need them. So 1, 2-up save on the Flamer. Hey, alright, I totally said the Flame would do nothing, but I will take the wound. The Shuriken Catapult on his other wrist will hit once. Will not wound. I'm not going to reroll that one. So Star Cannon is 2 shots. We hit on a 4+. I will reroll 1 of them. So hit. And then I am the Star Cannon strength 8, so I need a 3 to wound. Re-rolling. So saved. AP -3 with the Star Cannon.
I love it.
Alright, do love it, because that is a 4+ invulnerable save on them. So that is that. So Aeldari is going to use Mind War on them. So 2+ to hit. Will hit. I'm going to get greedy and re-roll this, because I want the 6. Nope, but it will still hit someone else. So strength 5, 5+ to wounds. Can re-roll Aeldari. Nope, nothing. Right, so Warp Spiders next. D6 shots each into them. Ooh, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23 shots. Right, so I do need 5s to wound, but devastating wounds on the unit. So 5s to wounds, wanting 6s though, because they are devastating. So just 3 devastating wounds, 3 others. I can re-roll that, which will turn into devastating. I will take that. Right, so 1 Custodes goes down and a wound passes over, and then you've got 3 2-up saves. You fail 1 of them, please, and you do. Fail 2, actually, so that'll be kill another Custodian and then put a wound on another. The Autarch will then fire his Reaper launch. I'm going to go for the 2-shot profile. So these are going to be 3 pluses to hit. Both hit. And then 5s to wound. I can re-roll 1. Nope, nothing with him. Alright, so the 2 Vipers, they are 2 separate units, but I'm just going to fire the shuriken catapults together. So these are going to need 3s to hit. Okay.
Nice.
All hit. And then we have strength 4, so we need 5s to wounds. 2 at AP -1, damage 1, so 2 3-up saves. There'll be 1 more wound, so we'll take another. Right, so scatter laser first. Okay, I'll take that. I can re-roll a hit on the scatter, fails, and then wounds on 5s. I'll re-roll 1 wound. Nope, so just 1. This will be a 2-up save. Star Cannon then from the other one. Reroll hit, both hit. Need 4s to wound, can reroll the wounds. Just 1, AP -3.
Love it.
Love it. And so that will be that. And so I then will use a CP for Strike and Fade, so allowing the Warp Spiders to make a move. With that, we are going to go and end our turn. So it'll be Custodes' turn 2 next. Today's battle report is also brought to you by Mithras Games, fantastic tabletop wargaming mats out of New Zealand. Now, Mithras Games has a variety of different mats. We've got the fantastic Desert Red, the nice Tundra Green, and the frosty Ice Blue here as well. All of these mats are a really nice high quality, generally very similar to how you would get your mouse pads for your mats, but fantastic high quality mats. We love them. Mithras Games are a fantastic supporter of the channel. You can pop on over to their website, especially if you're local to Australia or New Zealand. They're a fantastic company to help support. And so thanks to the Shroud Runners, I will score engage on all fronts just. So that is going to score me 2 VP. So it is 3-2 at the end of the turn. So we go Custodes command phase turn 2. They gain a CP. I gain a CP back to 2. So you've got 3, I've got 2. And we'll go into movement because you've got nothing to do there. Oh, Battle Shock over there, actually. Sorry, no, they only lost 3 because the Battle Shock forced by the Wave Serpent is an out of phase 1. It disappears at the end of the round. So, yeah, no Battle Shock over there. They only lost 2. Yeah, movement. Alrighty, so we have the movement done. So you did spend a CP over here to bring back one of the Custodes in your unit of Wardens. And then you've moved up the unit here. Your tanks have sort of shuffled in the backfield. You've had your Custodians moving up in the center as well over here. I have got to do my Rangers movement on them. I'm going to make a D6 move. And then your Alaris Terminators come down over here. Alright, so to start with, you're going your first tank. So sustained hits with your belly cannon going in here and your big guns going into the Wraith Lord, correct?
Yep.
So we'll go into the Rangers first.
So sustained hits on 6s?
-1 to hit. So, I mean, that brings your hit back in anyway.
Yeah.
So, and then strength of
5,
so
1.
3s. So 2. So I have cover there, thanks to them. So we're going to be AP -1, so I'll be on my 5+ base save. Nope, that'll take the Rangers out. Alright, so the big gun firing into the Wraith Lord.
1 lethal.
Yep, and 3 hits. So you will need... So you need 3s to wound.
Twin linked.
Twin linked. All wounds. So I'm going to spend one of my ones of fate dice on the Farseer to make a 6 on the Wraith Lord. So it means I've only got 3 saves to make. So I have a 4+ save on the Wraith Lord. Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright, with 3 fails there, I'm just going to let the Wraith Lord take it. So roll triple 1s for me. That's 5. 9, that'll take me out. Even with a terrible roll like that, we'll take the Wraith Lord out. He does have Deadly Demise. Nope, nothing goes off there. Right, so the Warden's shooting into the Dire Avengers, so 2s to hit.
All hits.
And 3s to wound, strength 5. Just 2. Alright, I'll take that. These will be 3-up saves. -1 on your shooting, aren't you? No negs on their gun. So yeah, these will be 3-up saves. Save 1, fail 1. Alright, so you are going to shoot your Alaris Terminators. Your grenade launchers will be going over here. I'm going to use lightning reflexes on the Warp Spiders, but then your spears are going to go into the Dire Avengers. So we're shooting the Dire Avengers first out of these, correct?
Yep.
Alright, so 6 attacks, 2 pluses to hit. This is with the bolters or the spears. 3 pluses to wound, go. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to spend 1 fate dice to ignore one of them. So I've only got 6 saves now to make. AP -1, so these will be 5-up saves. I'll take that. That was a pretty good choice. 3 die. Alright, so then your 6 grenade launchers, D6 shots each, +1 from a blast. So what have we got? We've got, I like this a lot. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that turns it to 15 and 20. Alright, so only 20 shots. That's about 33% less than what you should get on average. You are -1 to hit thanks to lightning reflexes.
So 3s.
3s. And I am seeing so many ones. That's cocked, so you can reroll that one. Alright, so strength 4, so you will beat 3s to wound.
So what was it? 1.
So 3s to wound. Let's go for it.
Looking back.
So AP -1 of these grenade launchers still. I'm going to spend a fate dice to auto pass 1, but these are going to be 3-up saves thanks to cover. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so your 3 custodians here, they're going to shoot into the bikes. So needing 2s to hit, 3s to hit, sorry, because I have stealth.
Yep, and
so T4, strength 5, so these will be 3s to wound. Good thing you've got. So 3. So 5-up invuln or 5-up save, doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll take them. Saved 1, so that will kill 1 bite because I have 3 wounds apiece. Alright, so your next tank's going to shoot. The big gun's going to go into the Wave Serpent. The little cannon's going to go into the Warp Spiders back here. So first of all, your big gun. 2s to hit, will miss once. And 3s to wound.
twin linked.
Twin linked.
Yes.
So 3. I'm just going to roll for the saves. These are 5+ saves. And +1. So you need to roll a double 1 for me to survive. And you definitely do not. Deadly Demise for the Wave Serpent. Fine. And so then the little gun into the Warp Spiders. Will miss. So your Custodian Guard over here shooting the Dire Avengers as well. So go for it. In 2s, I'll take that. And then 3s. So that's 4. So we have a -1, aren't we? So 4+.
No.
Oh, no negs. So 3+, so 1 dies. And then you do have your Sentinel Storm ability. Are you going to use that for your double tap?
Yes, I am.
Yep, so going to shoot the same unit again, so I will take that. I mean, you're literally rolling the same roll. Yep, literally.
Yeah, the same thing.
So 3 ups and pass on them. Alright, so then these guys here are going to shoot into my Dire Avengers, so you will need 2s to hit to begin with. Goddamn Custodes.
Woo!
And so with sustained hits, you actually got 2 more hits than what you started with, so now we need 3s to wound. So I'm spending a fate dice on them to auto pass one of the saves, and then these will be 4 pluses. There'll be 4, so that's 4. I'm going to spend a CP here to re-roll one of those. No, of course. CP re-roll as always. Alright, so you are also spending 1 command point to turn this objective into yours until I take it off you, so it's what commonly referred to as a sticky objective. It'll remain under your control until I take it at the beginning or the end of a turn. So, I believe we've got assault phase next.
Yep.
So we'll start with the charge that is going to have the negatives because you are going to be -2 going over the pipeline.
Yep. I get to re-roll fails because of my champion, I'm pretty sure. I'll double check with that.
6. This charge here into the Dire Avengers. That'll get them in. So a 5-inch charge on the far flank as well. Gets it in. Right, so the Aeldari are also declaring not to charge this turn, so we are going to go into combat. You've got the charges, so you've got the strikes first.
Yes.
Alright, so starting over here, you've got your Blade Champion, who's going to have 9 attacks. These will hit on a 2+. He's got sustained hits as well. So...
1 sustained.
And so he goes up to 10 attacks. Strength, what is his strength? Because this will matter.
Well, he's strength 5.
Strength 5, so that'll be 3s to wound. So these will be 5 up invons on the Dire Avengers. I passed 3, so 4 go down. It's just the Exarch left. So you've got your Wardens then. So
hitting on Blizzard skill 3s.
3s.
And I got...
Yep, so 2s to wound on your axes against the Exarch. Alright, watch me roll the best Yahtzee ever. 4+ invon. I mean, that's not bad, to be honest, but it doesn't.
It was pretty good, but...
Alright, so these 3 guys into the Dire Avengers. You've got your Misericordias.
And sustained hits.
Yep, so 2s to hit.
Yeah, all hit. Gain
All
2.
hit, so gain 2. Strength of Misericordia is just at your base strength, if I believe.
Yeah, 5.
So 3s to wound on the Dire Avengers.
AP 2.
Alright, so 5 up invon. That'll be 5, 6 of them go down. Ooh. So we've just got the Exarch left there. So then we've got this fight over here. Alright, so over on the far corner against the Rangers. 2s to hit. This is not going to be pretty. And then 3s to wound. So that's the Rangers wiped off the table. So I do have one dude fighting back. Go Exarch. Alrighty, so the Exarch fighting back. He's got a dice sword, so he is 3 pluses to hit. He can reroll 1 hit, and he's going to fail miserably. He wounds. You know what? We're gonna reroll it because I get 1 reroll. Can I get the 6? No, and it doesn't wound now. I got greedy. Alrighty, so the Aeldari turn 2. This is not looking good. So we are going to go next. Alright, so I gain 2 CP. I'm then going to go and fortune my Warp Spiders on a 2+. They do. They are -1 to wound now. And then Eldrad will doom these guys over here on 2+. And he does. So I'm +1 to wound over here. And so end of command phase, I've got my reserves to come in. We have the plane to come in. Right, so end of movement, we have the Hemlock come on with the Guardians have moved out the Farseer and Warlock. Got Eldrad up there. We moved up all here on note as well. The Warp Spiders did pass their Battle Shock and I auto passed over there on the Dire Avenger. Had these Dire Avengers advanced, so I've now got units in every table quarter. And these Shroud Runners obviously came over as well. So we are going to go into shooting. So these Dire Avengers here are going to shoot your Custodes. So we need 3s to hit. We have lethal hits.
Nice.
And I can reroll 1.
Nice.
And then 5s to wounds. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can reroll a wound. 7,
nice.
8, 9, all up. So 3+ save, 9, 3+ saves on your Custodes there. Take that.
Oh, those guys there, right?
Yep.
Yep.
There's 1, 2,
3.
And that is it. So I kill one of them at least.
One
will
dies
at least
and one's got 1 weight.
We'll at least force a Battle Shock on them now. Alright, Warp Spiders are then going to shoot next into the Custodian Wardens. So 46 shots. There'll be 9, 10, 13. 12. So 5s to wound, but devastating wounds on 6s. And so got one, can reroll 1 wound per unit. No, so 1 will just take a wound, which kills off the 1, and then you've got 2 saves to make at no AP. And pass both of them. Aeldari is going to shoot them as well. I'm going to reroll this hit because I want the 6, and I miss. Alright, so I'm going to go with Eldritch Storm from the Farseer now into them. So D6 shots for 1, of course.
Could CP roll it?
Yeah, I could CP re-roll that. I'm not going to, though. That seems like a waste of my last CP for the round. So it hits. I can re-roll the wound. You need 4+ to wound. Nope, no wound. Alright, the Warlock's then going to use Destruction for D6 shots for 3 that auto hit. Strength 5, so 5s to wound. All wounds, these are -1 damage 1. Take another. And so then the Guardians into them, they are 3s to hit.
Yes. Look at all them ones.
And then 5s to wound. I can reroll one of them. Oh, that was a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, quite a few. All right, 3 up saves. Oh, I will take that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So the Hemlock Ray Fighter, 2d6 shots from the heavy D size for 8. So 4 pluses, 2 hits. I'm going to Fate Dice one of them to auto hit.
Ooh.
And so 4s. That will be 4. And can reroll one of the misses, so there'll be 5 in total. And then these are strength 12. So they would be 2s, but go to 3s because of your rule.
Yeah.
But I get +1 to wounds, goes back to 2s because of Doom. So 2s, and I can reroll that 1. So it'll be 5 at AP -4.
4 plus.
4 plus Invon. Do you have a different Invon between the two, or are they the same?
No, they're the same.
Okay, so we can just roll it up. So there's 4. And so, yeah, that wipes them out. Go Hemlock Wraithfighter. That means I've still got all this to fire. So all of this is, I guess, what do we want to do? I think we probably turn some things around and try and shoot them. All right, so he's going to shoot into them. So 2 shots with the Reaper Launcher, both hit. These will be 4s to wound because of your -1 to wound rule on them. So reroll 1 wound. Nope, nothing. 2 sniper rifles from them. So hitting on 3s, both hit. Wounding on 5s, reroll 1. Nope, just 1 -1. Saved. And then we'll go with the 2 Twin-Link Shuriken Catapults again. They're both going in there. So 3s to hit. I'm not going to reroll the hit on them. I want to reroll on the better weapons. And 5s cocked somehow. 1 at -1. So 1, 3 plus.
Safe.
And then we've got the 6 shots from the Scatter Laser going into them. So I'll reroll a hit for that. Nope. So 4 hits. And 5s. Reroll a wound. 2. No AP. So you're fine on that. And then the Star Cannon. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Safe.
Safe. AP -3.
4 plus and 1 save.
Alright, 4 plus in 1. Yep, cool. That will be that for my shooting. And I do have some assaults to do. We've only got 1 assault. There's no harm in trying it, I guess. 12-inch assault with him.
Can I declare Overwatch?
And so, note the Autarch will fail his charge. And that will be that for my round. I am going to get engaged on all fronts this turn. Today's video is brought to you by Baron of Dice, a premium wargaming dice that make your table come alive. Now, if you're looking for some great dice to suit an army you play on the tabletop in a variety of different games, go to Baron Dice and check out their website. You can also use our discount code down in the video's description, which will help support the channel, but also nab you a cheap little discount. The dice you see pictured here are the official dice for Parabellum's Last Argument of King's Conquest by them as well, which you can find on the Parabellum eStore as well. Alright, so yeah, we both gain a CP. You tick up to 3, I tick up to 2. And other than that, nothing else to do, so straight into movement. Alrighty, so we have the Custodian Guard move up. Your Aeldari Terminators actually went off the board at the end of last round, and now they've redeployed for a command point. You did bring back another one of these Custodians here with another command point. You've moved your Wardens across, your tanks have sort of shuffled along. Now this one potentially running over the single lone Eldar. The battlefield looks like this. And so we go into shooting Custodes turn 3.
Delete.
Sorry, not a CP. It's just a free ability. My mistake. And so we just moved him at the end of your phase to use his little ability. So you can't target him because he's a lone operative. So first of all, starting with this tank over here, your little gun is going to go into the Warp Spiders. So you need 2s to hit.
Sustained hits.
Yep, so that'll take 4 hits. And then 3s to wound. Be 3. AP on this is
1.
1. So I will get cover. So, oh no, I won't because I'm not behind the barricade. I'm not getting anything. So I'll be on a 4+ save. Pass 1. So 2 die. And so now the big gun into the Hemlock Wraithfighter. -1 to hit. So you need 3s to hit. I will take that. Yep, got a CP reroll one of them. Draw 1. Oh no, 2 hits. Oh, look at that. CP reroll doing the actual hit.
Lethal.
And one of them is lethal, so go for it.
On 3s. Twin linked.
Please fail again. No. So this will be... Alright, so you got to roll them separate because one of them's... Oh no, they're lethal, so don't worry. Not devastating.
No.
So I'm going to spend a 1 and turn a 6, so I've only failed one of them. And so I now have a 6+ save. Nope, that'll be that. So D6, so 3. Alright, so we'll go with the little gun first. Going to shoot into the Dire Avengers, so be 2 pluses to hit. And then 3s to wound, both for wounds, so 2. I'll be getting cover, so these will be 4-ups. Pass 1, fail 1. And then it's big gun into the Hemlock as well, needing 3s to hit. They're lethal, ouch. And then you will need 3s to wound. No, twin links. Take that, 3. Alright, so 3 5-up saves now on the Hemlock Wraithfighter. Oh dear, I'm just going to let you have it because at that point, you know what?
It was 6+ as well.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it through. It's not worth spending the CP on that, so go for it. That is going to be more than enough to take me out the sky because I've only got 10 wounds and I've taken 3. So these guys here are going to shoot the Guardian Squad. I'm going to use Lightning Reflexes for -1 to hit, so 3s to hit now.
2 sustained.
And 3s to wounds now. That will be 6. Right, these will be 5-up saves.
1.
That'll be 5 down. Right, so Aeldari Custodians are shooting next. First of all, this one lone dude who can't see anything else is going to shoot the Warp Spider with both these guns. Then the rest of the unit will put everything into the Guardians down here. So, the one lone dude, we'll start with him.
Nub tub.
5 shots.
5 shots.
I mean, yeah.
It's 2 wounds.
Yeah. Torrent, 2 hits
2
and
wounds.
2 wounds. So on the Warp Spider, Exarch, this is -1, so 5-up invuln, fail both. So he goes down. And the rest of them, so you've got 5 D6 shots to begin with your grenade launchers. They have blast.
Yes, they do.
So I get +1 on these, so that'll be 2, 5, 9 plus 4, so that's 13, 18 all up. Alrighty, so 18 shots, -1 to hit on these. And so we are then going to be 3s to wounds. Spend a fate dust to pass one of those 6 saves, and then we've got 5, which will be 4 ups, sorry. 1, so 4 die. And then the axes, so these will be -1 as well, so 3s to hit. And so 3s to wound, because strength 4. 5. Right, so first of all, 5 up save on the Guardian. Nope, he dies. 4 up Invon on the Warlock. He dies. And then we'll just roll the rest on the Farseer's 4 up Invon. He takes 2. So these guys, I'm going to shoot the Shroud Runner Jetbike. So -1 to hit will be 3s.
6s are sustained.
And then 3s to wound, because strength 5 into T4.
5.
5. These will be 5 up Invons. Damage 2 apiece, aren't they?
Yep.
Yep, so that takes the unit out. And then you've got your Custodian Guard over here into the Dire Avengers.
Yep.
So 2s to hit, back to your proper number of hitting. And 3s to wound. Just 2. So 3 up. 3 up, because I've got no... Alrighty, so we're going to go charges across the board. First of all, we've got the Custodian Guard into the Dire Avengers there. So 2d6 charge. Will be -2 on this. Dire Avengers will Overwatch there, so they snapshot on 4 pluses.
Nice.
And I can reroll 1 hit per unit. They shoot, so... I mean, that'll auto wounds, so then 5s to wound with the rest. And reroll 1. Nope, just 2. -1.
I take a wound.
The take makes the charge in there, so we'll start with which unit over here do you wish to charge with first?
We'll go the last.
Go the actual combat unit first.
Yep. They're not in.
They're not in, so go with the other unit.
They're in.
They're in. Could have used that +6 on the Aeldari.
Yeah.
Right, start with, we're going to do the tank first.
4s.
Hits once. It's enough.
I think it's like a strength 8.
Yeah, it's strength big. A 5 will definitely wound, so Dire Avenger lives. Alright, so Custodian Guard into the Dire Avengers there.
I'll do sustained hits as well, by the way.
Yeah.
It'll be 2s and then...
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you have it.
Yep.
That's right. Alrighty, so wounding on 2s because you don't hit them. Alrighty, yeah. Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got excited there for a minute, then he's AP -2, so no, that wipes the unit. Alright, so 2s to hit.
6s are sustained.
So 5s to wound. Look at you needing 5s to wound here. Alright, 5 up save. Save 1, damage 1, take 4. Alrighty, so it's the Aeldari turn 3. Oh, I've still got someone to fight back actually. I've got my Dire Sword over there into your tank. We'll reroll a hit, so all hit. And these are devastating wounds. No, nothing. The Viper, then 3 attacks, 4 pluses to hit. Can reroll 1 for 2 hits. And strength 6, so 4s. Can reroll 1. No, nothing. That is that. So we're going to go into Aeldari turn 3, which I think will probably be the last turn of the game because it's not looking good for Eldar here. We've got a couple of Vipers and characters left, so let's go last hoorah. Alrighty.
Did you put my points down
So,
for the fly?
alrighty, so moving all done. The characters are coming out to play. We'll start with Eldrad, who's going to Mind War the Alaris Terminators. We're going to get greedy. You know what? And so we're going to auto wounds. This is going against your captain. So your Invon is what's going to be needed because it's -3. So 1 save to begin with.
Whoa.
D6 damage on him from Eldrad's Mind War for 6. Right, Eldritch Storm, I'm going to Fate Dice to do a number of attacks. And so we have 6 attacks. We now need 3s to hit. Can reroll 1 hit. Nope. So 4. And these are strength 6, so 4s to wound. Wow. Nope, just 1. -2 on your Aeldari Terminators. Nope, so D3 damage for 3. He'll then go with his weapon. So both hit. Both wounds are AP -2 into the Aeldari Terminators.
2 wounds?
Yep, 2.
I save 1.
So 2 damage, kills 1 of the Terminators. Hurrah! We'll then go this Viper over here with twin catapults. Reroll 1 hit. Hits. 5s. And then it's got its scatter laser as well on top. 3s. And then the 1. Need 5s, can reroll a wound. Nope, just 1 damage.
Oh.
Saved it. This Viper here is going to be -1 to hit, but can shoot into those Custodians there. 1 hit. No wounds on that, but it's Star Cannon as well. Reroll a hit there, nothing. Alright, so, well, there's not much else to do here except charge. So we're going to charge with the Autarch to begin with. That's the Aeldari. He's in. Farseer will then charge into those Terminators there, or those Custode. He's in. And Eldari will charge as well. He's in. Right, so you are going to do an Overwatch into the Autarch here. Coward. Alright, so...
The axes, I got 1.
1 hit. Nothing.
One.
And 5d6 shots from the grenade launchers going. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, 10, 18. Alright, needing 6s with your Overwatch to begin with. 1?
1.
1, wow. Roll that 1 dice.
Look at all these 6s.
He's just too fast. He ran in there like an anime character, arms behind his back.
Yeah,
You can't hit me.
It's...
It does strength 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least 1. Alrighty, so I've got 1 save to make, 4 of Invuln, and fine. Alright, so I'm going to auto hit with one of my attacks. The rest will go through, so we need 3s to hit. Can reroll 1 of them. So it'll be 3 and it'll be 4 with my auto. And then we will be strength 5. So, oh no, strength 6, sorry, with the Starglade.
Toughness 7.
Toughness 7, so need 5s. Can reroll 1 for just 1. AP -2. And so saved with it. So we then got the Farseers to go. Alright, so the Farseer then can reroll 1 hit. So we'll hit with both. And can reroll 1 wound. No, we'll not wound with a single spear, so nothing. So Eldari. Eldari is anti-infantry 2+, so you auto hits. So all hit. And then we will wound on 2+. 3. Now these are going to be -1 on your saves. Fine. And with that absolute flounder, I think Custodes are going to strike me back and murder my characters. And I think we can call game here with the Custodes with a quite clear victory over the Eldar. We didn't even keep counting past like turn 2. It was done. Big victory to the Custodes over the Aeldari. And that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment down below letting us know what you thought about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fun little community here at Cinderful Gaming, we have a Discord server linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. You can use one of our affiliate links to Gap Games or Element Games if you're in Australia or the United Kingdom, or you can subscribe to our YouTube members or Patreon, or grab some merch from our merch stores on Teespring or Ko-fi. All the best ways to help support the channel. As a special thanks to all our Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patrons: Broken Chef, Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Pure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Outer and Shot First, Kenny Lowell and Soren. And to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, the Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle and Gargamel196. Thank you all once again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Stay safe everyone, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.